So how to work from here when activism has sort of been accepted, it's been normalized? What should we do from here?
This is the most important moment at this kind of festival and the others, because what I call this political society, this moment when we understood that we need to also use political language into debate about culture, in examples. But this is very important to do next steps, to do not leave the politics to the politicians. Also in European politics, does the political society will change the politics? Does the artist will be ready to do this? Does the journalist will be ready? My activity as a journalist who's a partly activist from this cultural, with the cultural background, is the moment when you can connect these dots.
I use art to get attention, you know, to just break through a silence. And from there on, I collect artists to broaden a discussion. And then I try to toss out nets to engage other voices, like the media voices, like the academic voices. I don't need to participate in that debate. That's not the interesting thing. The interesting thing is to get certain societies and their brains working. I have to say, for me, the key word is not necessarily responsibility, but need. And I think that goes for a lot of these movements that we are seeing. Maybe it's a real need to protect, to shout out about what's happening.
Political society that appears in this way, that these discussions about the world around, which is not like the, as I said, this is not like the out-of-space world. This is the world around is like, okay, the migrants who came to my city. Like this kind of discussions, during this kind of discussions, the artists, they couldn't be like, you know, separate from the social problems. And activists couldn't be like separate also from the language that artists use, the language which is full of also the emotions.
In a democratical process in Norway, they're strangling the future, you know, the survival, the existence of Sami reindeer herding, but it's done, you know, by using laws. In a democratical way, they are just editing laws. So this is the level of discussion I'm trying to get going, and that's why I need the lawyers, I need the politicians, I need the medias, I need everyone to see the big lines, not talk about how many reindeers does my little brother have or not.
The liberal democracy will gonna give us freedom, and now we can only take care on ourselves, on our private lives, private careers, like on our Facebook account and so on. And it was like the moment when we started to think about ourselves. That's why it was also very difficult to organize people, because people didn't care like about politics. Why they should care about politics if everything was done? And the moment, and what really changed in the last 20 years, I think, I met much more people like you, like activists, like artists, who started to think, honestly, not everything is done. Like, honestly, there's lots of things to do.